The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Incoming Press Secretary Trixie Cruz Angeles has named more members of the incoming Marcos administration's cabinet. Naida Angping has been tapped as the next secretary of the Presidential Management Staff, while Liloan Mayor Cristina Frasco has been nominated as the next Tourism Secretary. Meanwhile, Amena Pangandaman will be heading the Budget Department. Ivan John Enrile Uy has also been nominated to head the Information and Communications Department. Meanwhile, broadcaster Erwin Tulfo was also tapped as the next Social Welfare Chief. An outgoing Education Secretary Leonor Briones will have a one-on-one meeting with incoming DepEd Chief Sara Duterte next month. Briones said that their respective transition teams also have discussions scheduled from June 20 to 30 to review medium to long-term plans for the agency. The outgoing team hopes that the incoming administration will continue the alternative learning program as well as the K-12 program that was introduced by the Aquino administration. And the Office of the Vice President is also ready to start the transition process with a team of incoming Vice President Sara Duterte. Robredo responded to Mayor Sara's May 27 letter requesting for an initial meeting between their teams. The outgoing Vice President said they are ready to answer any questions regarding the turnover. Robredo's team also vowed to take all the necessary steps to ensure a smooth transition. And the United Kingdom has vowed to strengthen maritime cooperation with the Philippines under the incoming Marcos administration. British Ambassador to the Philippines, Laura Bofill, was among the diplomats that paid a courtesy call to President-elect Bongbong Marcos today. The British envoy said they will continue providing maritime training and holding joint exercises with the Philippines.
We'll continue to work with all partners interested in maintaining the international maritime law and UNCLOS and the 2016 arbitral award as we move forward in the years to come.
We're going to pause for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Keep it here on One News. watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. One witness recalls seeing Salvador Ramos, the gunman behind the mass shooting in Uvalde, Texas, right before the killing. Let's watch this video.
You were just there working.
That
Was it his job or yours?
No, it was his.
Oh, okay, he's a carpenter.
Yeah, he's a carpenter. I can't work. I was just there to visit him, see how he was doing, if he needed anything. And I came outside, and this guy, young guy with a black truck, he was going so fast, and he went straight to a ditch. But the two people from the funeral home, they went to offer him and see if he needed any help, you know, the two guys. But after the guy got out of his truck, he fired a round, and then he got out of the truck and started firing at those two guys that were trying to offer them some help, assistance. Then I saw them guys running straight to the funeral home through the street. They were running inside, just trying to cover themselves. And the gunman, he just went up there, that little tunnel there that he climbed up, crossed the fence, and then he just got a backpack. He had gotten a backpack, a little bag or something, and a rifle. He was carrying up in the air. He was walking towards the school, real slow. I was just really seeing mostly what he was carrying. What he was carrying, and he was like, oh, he's gonna go straight to the school and he's gonna kill those kids, you know. The gunman kept walking after the city police were blocking Geraldine Street, and the police fired at the gunman, and after that the gunman fired at them, and the police were defending themselves. They're trying to avoid the bullets because he had a real heavy duty artillery. You know, the gun was powerful. I could hear it. When he got out of the pickup, he got a backpack. He got a backpack and he got a rifle. Okay, and then it was like I said, when he crossed the fence. He crossed the fence right there. That was after he was shooting the gunman, the two people from the funeral home. Then I just saw him there, walking with the gun straight to the back of the school. When he went halfway, I said, did I tell you that he shot two shots to the air? Pa, pa. Ooh. Then that's when I said, this is not good. This is bad. And there was something and there was nothing I can do.
The Philippines ended its campaign at the FIBA 3x3 World Tour Manila Masters with quarter-final finishes. Marty Bautista tells us more.
The top 3x3 basketball teams in the world made their way into the country for the FIBA 3x3 World Tour held at Ayala Malls, Manila Bay on Sunday. Considered as one of the most prestigious FIBA-endorsed events, 12 teams brought their A-game on the hardcourt for the Manila Masters. The 3x3 World Tour first opened in Utsunomiya, Japan, where the world number 1 3x3 team, UB of Serbia, came out as victors. Now the representatives of Team Philippines had the chance to go against the world number 2, Antwerp of Belgium, and the world number 3, Le Mans of Serbia. Behind the 12 teams that battled it out, Team Manila Chooks and Team Cebu Chooks managed to reach the quarterfinals against all challenges and odds.
No, actually, we did not expect na we can pass by the elimination round. Kaya itong Manila Chooks and Cebu na pumasok sa quarterfinals is really a bonus for us. Now, we were hosting this tournament to give exposure to our players.
The Cebu Chooks was bannered by the homegrown Mac Talio, who explained the intensity surrounding 3x3 basketball.
Well, yung sa physical aspect, kasi kahit magkaibigan kayo sa labas, sa loob parang duguan talaga, parang gera talaga yung nangyayari. So parang ano din siya, parang marathon. If 5-on-5 is a marathon, parang yung 3x3 sa 100-meter dash.
Head coach Alden Ayo also added that the teams focus on conditioning to be able to adjust to the 3x3 environment.
We really gave emphasis on the endurance because it's a 10-minute sprint, so we really have to be ready for that. And of course, the physicality, so yung katawan dapat malakas, and more than everything, the mental aspect, of course.
Despite failing to reach the semifinals, Manila Chooks veteran frontman says they're not stopping here.
Sabi nga ni coach sa amin kanina, hindi kami hinto, continuous pa rin yung practices namin. Siguro ilang days lang yung pahinga, then resume kami sa practice. So para learn to experience na nangyari sa amin dito ngayon sa campaign.
Pinoy basketball fans also made time to support the teams and get a glimpse of the 3x3 action. A few of the foreign players commended the Filipino team's fighting spirit and fan base.
You guys are good. I think they were, well, I guess looking at the team that we were going to be put in, I think the team from Philippines, like they took it out and they were supposed to be the underdogs in that pool play. So yeah, I mean, they always hold their own for sure. Big basketball country.
It's back to the drawing board again for Team Philippines because they'll be preparing to protect their home turf this time in Cebu for the next FIBA 3x3 World Tour. But for now, the team believes reaching the quarterfinals was a major achievement, paired with a learning experience for our Filipino ballers in their campaign at the Manila Masters.
It augurs well for us, for Philippine basketball. Kaya even if at the start of the tournament we're number 27 in the world, tingin ko with two teams na nakapasok sa quarterfinal, baka ang ranking natin will go up to number 25 or number 24.
For News 5, Marty Bautista, We Are One News.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The appointment of some key COMELEC and military officials is facing time constraints. The Commission on Appointments was set to deliberate on the ad interim appointments of COMELEC Chairman Saidamen Pangarungan and COMELEC Commissioners George Garcia and Amy Neri today. However, this has been deferred to Wednesday, the final session of the 18th Congress. Senate President Tito Soto says the confirmation of these appointments are likely to be bypassed. Oil companies will implement fuel price adjustments starting Tuesday. Diesel will be pricier by 1 peso and 20 centavos per liter, while kerosene prices will go up by 2 pesos and 45 centavos a liter. On the other hand, gasoline prices will be slashed by 1 peso and 70 centavos per liter. And the Boston Celtics are heading to the NBA Finals after defeating the Miami Heat in Game 7, 100-96. Jason Tatum led the way for Boston with 26 points and 10 rebounds, while Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart each put in 24. The Celtics, who last appeared in the finals back in 2010, will face off with the Golden State Warriors. For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.